Hey there, what's up? Do you guys like my new sweater? See, look, isn't it cool? Got it at Target. By now, you've seen a few videos. Seen 2 videos about these little mini brain things. Guess what? I bought 2 more. Got them on Amazon. I think it was like 15 bucks for the 2, so less than it has been. Here comes my cat. She heard me talk. This is what it looks like. It's not fitting in the frame. So just like a 2-pack, which again is different from what I've gotten before. I've gotten the single circles, the spheres. Technically not a circle, it's a sphere. Okay, so it comes with 2 balls. Oh, it's like English and French. The other ones were not like that. So comes with these. Again, this is video number 3 about these, so I'm not gonna bore you, but let's just get into it. I'm curious to see if we have any dupes. As you can see, we've had 1 dupe so far, 1 duplicate. So let's see if we have any more. I'm hoping not. I'm also hoping not to get any of those statues because I want to put these on my wall. These are really hard to open sometimes. Sometimes they open just like butter. Not that butter opens, you know what I'm saying. But sometimes not so much. I would say most of the time, not so much. See what I'm saying? Yeah, okay. Let's see. Trash. Let's close this before something happens. Okay. Ta-da! Okay. Got our recyclable material here. We have our instructions. Again, in case you haven't seen these before, I'm just gonna go quickly. I think all of them, at least all the paintings, have the like original and then and then a spoof. So you see here, girl with the pearl earring, I believe is what the title is, versus the cat without earrings. I don't know. My one complaint about this is that it doesn't tell you what the artist is. Big oversight. I don't understand why they would do it like that. Also, they all come with a magnifying glass, so let's open up that one first. You can just feel it, you know what it is. Okay? And then inside of it is just like, don't eat it. So why am I putting it back in the bag? Okay, let's feel it up. What is this one? Let's open up this one first because it doesn't feel like a painting. Oh, we got a cool thing. We got this. We got a crate. But here's the thing, is that in order to put these in there, we'll find out. Hold on. I threw away the instructions. Instructions. Okay, I got it. So it has instructions for the easels, but also instructions for the box. So it looks pretty self-explanatory, doesn't it? I think we're okay without the instructions, but maybe maybe that's a stupid mistake. Okay, so this goes on the top. Yes. Okay. We got the 2 long pieces. We got 2 short pieces. Hold on. Okay, the little piece goes on the bottom. Got it. Oops. Maybe it's not supposed to click. Maybe I just, oh wait, that one did click. Like this. This guy. Oh, that was satisfying. Okay, let's go like this. So you don't really need instructions, you can figure it out. But you see the problem? They don't fit. So you have to take them out of their thing. So we'll see it. So I don't think I'll use this crate because I want to legitimately put these on my wall. And it comes with a crowbar. A metal crowbar. which is kind of fun. So you just put it in here and be like, I'm a museum and I've stolen art from other places around the world. Let's take it out of our big cool crate. You know how the museums go. You know how they do. You've learned by now that they steal art, right? Probably. I think everyone knows that by now. Okay. What is our artwork? Ooh, not a duplicate. I've never seen this. Couldn't tell you. Now again, like I said, it's a missed opportunity. I don't know who this is. This does not tell you who the artists are. And why don't they just put it right there? Why wouldn't they just print it right there, right? So that way you can see it. They didn't ask me. They didn't ask me. Because I would have done that. I would have been like, how can the person know the artist? Now, I know that we all have Google on our phones and that, we can reverse image search and stuff like that. I get that. But also, is it so hard to just print the name on the back of it? Is that difficult? Does it add an extra 10 cents? So what I'm doing now is there's this plastic that is on the canvas. Oh yeah, we got 2 in 1. Let's go. 3? Yeah, we got 3 in 1. Okay. So at first you take off the rectangle plastic and then you stick on this like canvas frame. This is video number 3 and I still haven't Googled it because I forget immediately after I say that, and then I don't search it up. I imagine it's called a canvas frame. That would make sense. So we'll just call it that. And then you take off the plastic on the sides, and then it wraps around the frame. And as you can see also, it is textured. It's raised in certain parts. I guess embossed might be a word. And then we have the frame. And then we have our canvas, and then we can just pop it in to our frame. So we have this cute little billiards parlor painting. I don't know, but it's not a duplicate, so that's good. Let's see what this is. Yeah, look at that one. We got it. Scream. Munch. Don't know what the guy's, how to say his name, but I'm pretty sure it's Munsch. Scream. One of the most famous paintings. I think he was American, but maybe I'm being ethnocentric here. I will look that up. Munch. Like, that could be anybody. Not really, but I feel like a few European countries could have a name like that. Okay. We got 2 in 1. We got 2 in 1. Can we go for 3? We got 3. Can we go for 4? We got 4. Oh, we got all 4 in one go. Let's go. Okay. Munch. I really think he's an American artist. We'll look it up. Is he an American? What do you think? I think he's American. You know what would be also cool? I like that painting of the diner. Anybody know what I'm talking about? I don't think it's the same guy. I'm just saying. I think that's an American artist as well. Okay, so it doesn't look that great. Like, I feel like you see that? Like how much extra there is over here? But when we get it in the frame, does it look okay? User error. But it looks okay. Unless you're really looking at it, you're not gonna notice. Cool. Hold on. Let's Google search this real quick. I want to know. Let me teach you something if you don't already know. go to Google. You press this camera button. You could take a picture of what you want. You click it. Then it's searching the image. Norwegian. But, oh, I spelled his name wrong. Oh, and it's Edvard Munch, but with no S. I got some of the things right. Most of them not right. Okay. Okay, next one. Oh, we got a dupe, but at least it's a cool one. See this pregnant lady right here and this pregnant lady right here? And it's a cool, I like the classical ones. Wait, what year was that? What year was that Munch painting? Does it say? $1893. Interesting. Oh wait, what did it just say? You saw what it said? Famous symbol of modern spiritual anguish and existential dread. Infinite scream passing through nature. Interesting. Norway. Who would have thunk it? Not me. Not me. Yeah, because like the style and the color scheme isn't, I mean, it's not like that American Diner painting, if anyone knows what I'm talking about. But it just reminds me of it, especially the colors. Not the technique, but the colors, color scheme. Got it. I've gotten better at it. The first video, when it comes to these things, you'll see I was struggling. Look, we got 4 again. Let's go. Because when you don't get those, man, it's I'm not going to say labor intensive, but it requires patience and diligence. And you know us Americans, neither of those are our skills. Patience and diligence. That's something that we value, but we struggle with. I would say that pretty confidently. Okay, so that was our first out of 2 of our little spheres. We gained another magnifying glass and 1 dupe, which is good. Again, there's a lot. You can see here, there's a lot of options. So the odds of getting a dupe seem kind of low, or like reasonable. I'll say that, because I opened 3 and we got 2 dupes. That's not horrible. Because you get like, well, how many paintings do you get? 4? 1, 2, 3. We just opened 3. Right? Gosh darn. There we go. Wait, did I? Okay, yeah, I opened up all this stuff. I was just curious. That seemed off. Okay. Nice. That was good. That was the best one yet. Okay. Okay, where's our magnifying glass? Because that's just easy. Here we go. Here's our magnifying glass. We got our inserts there. We got our no choking thing. We have our little design of magnifying glasses going on over here. This feels different. Okay. 3 paintings and what? Another box? Interesting. I would have rather had an easel, honestly. And that's kind of a weird thing to say. But again, I was going to say we could... Okay, for this one, we will put the paintings in here instead of our little frames, so we can see what it looks like when we put them inside of here. How about them apples, huh? Did any of you... This is so random. Did any of you watch the new Avatar movie? The Blue People movie? Oh, sorry. Did anybody see the new Avatar movie? Not Airbender. The Blue People movie. Because it was really bad. If you haven't seen it, you shouldn't see it. Keep it that way. Keep it that way. I was bored. I was really bored. And I had questions. And I was like, who am I supposed to like here? Because I don't like anybody. This is a different frame. Oh, I just revealed the art. It looks like Picasso or something. It's probably a Picasso. That looks like a Picasso. Never seen that piece before. But, sorry, I keep sniffling. But that looks like a Picasso to me. Note to self, remember, we're not putting it in the frame. We're going to put it in our little box. Yeah, hopefully it'll fit. We'll see. Because this is the first square painting we have here. And I do appreciate that it looks good. Like, they didn't cheap out and be like, we're going to make all of the frames the same size. Even though paintings have different dimensions. Some are square, some are long rectangles, you know, some are regular rectangles. So I appreciate that, because when it comes to like calendars, I am a person who buys a paper calendar every year, and I like art calendars, but sometimes they will straight up like crop the painting to make it fit, and then like it looks bad, but then also when they put it on there and it's a rectangle and then they have all the extra white space, that looks bad too. So it's kind of tough. So I appreciate that they do these ones in the dimensions that they're supposed to be in. So we'll put that in our little Indiana Jones crate. This is the frame that it comes with. We have two more. Oops. We have two more. Let's see. Oh, another dupe. Okay. So the dupe rate, not great. Oh, you know what we can put in here? We can put the duplicates in here. How about that? So we'll put this in here. We'll take this duplicate. Oh, how hard is it to pop out? Okay, it's not hard to pop out. We'll put our pregnant Renaissance woman over there. And we'll put these Hawaiian ladies. I don't know if they're Hawaiian. Polynesian. I don't know. Looks something like this. They'll go in there too. And then we have our David. I don't know what it's called. It's not David. Statue of David is something different. I can't remember what this is called. I don't know if you can hear, but there's a helicopter overhead. I think they're coming after me. Again. They always bring out the big guns for me. They shouldn't do that. How much money does it cost taxpayers to fly around in their helicopter? Sounds fun. Speaking of helicopters, I live in Houston, and I recently went to Galveston Beach. It's like an hour away, really close. And I was at a restaurant, really good restaurant down there, and I kept seeing this helicopter fly out and come right back in, like really, really quickly, like within 10 minutes. I was like, that's like, how much money? I was just thinking, like, how much money does it cost to go on a helicopter ride? And if you're only doing it for 10 minutes, like, that's kind of crazy. But I found, and I was thinking it was going to be at least $100, maybe a couple $100. It was only $50. So I'm probably going to go on my first helicopter ride soon because it was only $50. That seemed good to me. Oh, wait, we're not putting it in the frame. It's a duplicate. Putting it in our Indiana Jones box. Okay, last one. Last one. Who we gonna get? What we gonna get? Oh, we're gonna get a duplicate. We got a duplicate, but it's the best duplicate. Dang. Huh. And think about this. That was a 2-pack thing. And this was a duplicate. And this was a duplicate from the same set. So in that one big container with the two balls in it, we got 2 duplicates. So that's kind of a crappy rate, I would say. The other 2 I got were separate, like different days, different places. So if batching is a thing, they really should not be making 2 packs from the same batch, because I feel like honestly this duplicate rate in this one package is unacceptable. When there's 50 of them, like literally guys, it says 50. Wait, and the other one. 50 to collect, but yet we got 2, sorry. And yet we got 2 duplicates in out of 2 boxes. Well, 2 circles. 2 spheres. Goodness, sorry. See, this is what was happening on all of them during the first opening. But I can't say this is like not a user error. This is probably a user error. Gosh, but I do feel like I'm doing something. Oh, there we go. Okay. I got 2. Come on, can we get 3? Can we get 3? Yeah. Okay. Can we get 4? Yes. Okay. So again, being patient sometimes rewards you. Not, again, it's not a trait that we Americans are good at, but it's something that we should strive to do. Be patient. It's a constant practice. Oh, and see, okay, so maybe it's not, like, is that in the original? Is there like a, that just doesn't seem very likely. But it's printed like that on both of them. This red line on the side. Okay, so we'll put our little duplicate in here, and then we'll send that off. It actually holds, like, they're not flying out, which is nice. Can I open it with my finger? Yes, I can. Okay, so you don't need that. Can this go in there too? No, I don't think so. Okay, so in case you're wondering, they hold about 4 paintings, which is cute. Like that is cute. So there's that. Okay. So with the 2-pack situation, I think it'd be better to buy individual if you can find it. But when I went to a Target recently to find it, they didn't really have them. Like I found one in a box of something else. So I wasn't able to find the display anymore. So I don't know if they're going to remake them. I don't know if they're going to make more. They should. I like it. If I see it in stores again, I will buy another one. Because they're fun. And I'm going to put them up on my wall right now and see how I can do that. I want to do like a little gallery wall of just like little art. Now I'm in the process of trying to figure out how to put these on my wall. And what I decided on are these like Velcro strips from 3M. And what I did is I just trimmed them down and cut them in half. So you can see the part here, the pull area. I trimmed that down, and I took one of them, cut it in half, and then basically, did the Velcro thing on the top. I figure that will help it stay against the wall, because on one of them, on this guy, I actually started it on the left side, and I was like, that's just gonna make it look weird. But for all of them, I put it on the top because it is going to make it stand out from the wall a little bit. But I figure I like to put up stuff with 3M hooks and 3M whatever these are, because it's not going to leave any residue. If you take them off correctly, they're fine. So I didn't take off, again, I didn't trim off all of the pull tab, whatever the heck that's called, just so that I can remove it correctly when time comes to take it off. So here's what my area looks like now, and I'm going to put it alongside of this. This is a table tent that had my name on it for a training that I went to. And then it was a very small training, and I immediately spilled coffee on everything. And I was like, I'm going to keep this because it kind of is emblematic of who I am as a person. I just accidentally make messes when I'm trying to blend in. So yeah, I'm going to put that here, and then I'll show you the finished product. Okay, so I changed my mind. Oops, and made a little gallery wall instead that I need to adjust a little bit. But I really do want to buy a couple more of them, so I figure I can just, with at least one more, maybe kind of fill that space up. But it looks pretty good. Let me try to zoom in for you. No, I can't because my computer monitor's in the way. There we go. Yeah, so it looks pretty good. The Velcro strips worked pretty well. So that's kind of cool. Again, that wasn't the intention the whole time when I bought them, because I have bought a lot of the mini brands and stuff over the years, but don't really do anything with them except for geocache sometimes, but I haven't done that in years. So I still have just like random mini brands. But for these, I knew I could put them on my wall. So it's pretty cool stuff. This is a fun little product. Would recommend it. Have some notes, mini brands. Print the name of the artist on the back so that way we can see it and we can look it up and we can learn more about it. But Google reverse image search does the same thing, but why not print it on the product? Anyway, hope you found it interesting. Maybe it saved you some money and you're like, nah, that's not for me. Or maybe I just inspired you to accidentally spend more money, and my apologies for that if that's what happened. But I hope you at least enjoyed it. And I guess until then, till next time, we will see what happens next.